Do you guys like playing Skywars? No? If that's the case, then I don't care. Because I do. So, basically, I'm gonna teach you some tips and tricks on how to avoid and counter the enemy in Skywars. If you haven't won a game of Skywars yet, then that's just sad. Here are the skills you're gonna have to pick if you're gonna play cubecraft Skywars. The skills are Builder, Healer, Chef, and Tank. Well, since you already know the types of skill, types of traits you'll get to have as a class, you get. First, we'll talk about the Builder class. The Builder class is notorious for making sure that you don't last a second in the game. They're called rushers. They'll use the Builder class to rush you and make sure that you won't survive at least a second within the game. If they fail to do that, then you're lucky. You're super duper lucky. But let's say you don't manage to do that. Let's say you want to counter them. That's where the chef role comes in. You basically use a sword. I think they gave you a stone sword, and then a couple of beef, which is the most useless, I repeat, useless role in the whole cubecraft server. But it's useful for countering rushers because when they come in, they don't expect you to have this. They expect you to have nothing. But you have to be fast and tap in because the rushers, they're good spammers, alright? I'm gonna show you some footage of me being a rusher. As you can see, I prepared my blocks for speed bridging onto the player. This is the part where he messed up when he wasn't aware that I was coming to him. As a result, you get to see his downfall. See, people will normally just stay where they are and just loot all the chests. But me, I was hungry for more. See, normally people would just call a red flag because he's facing me. He is ready for my coming. The thing is, in Minecraft Bedrock, people are not so alert. So I did what any man would do in this situation. As you can see, a successful kill. For the sake of the video, I did what I had to do to show you what would happen if you failed to speed bridge, or in this case when you run out of blocks. Well, anyways, if you want to become a rusher yourself, you're gonna have to train yourself in speed bridging to become an actual rusher, because if you do not know how to speed bridge, then you're screwed. Give up in life.
Don't actually give up in life. I was joking. This was made for the ha-has.
Okay? But if you know how to speed bridge, or you've practiced, then yeah, you're good to go. Just make sure that you know how to knock someone off. Don't rush someone on the wrong map. I repeat, don't rush someone in the wrong map. Because if you rush someone in the wrong map, you'll die. As a rusher, you will die. You need to pick the more specific maps. Like, I don't know, the ones with flat surfaces. Not the one with not the ones with terrain. Alright? Because the ones with terrain, you'll die. You won't be able to knock him off. That's specifically the role of the rusher. You're supposed to knock someone off because your fist won't do anything. The enemy has armor and I guess resistance, secret resistance, I don't know. But still, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the third role. Uh, I'm gonna be talking about it's the most OP role and most common. Uh, the role is called the healer. You're basically given two gold apples for your fights. These gold apples are useful because, for example, wait, hold up. Here. For example, you're about to go fight somebody. The first thing you're gonna have to do, if you're gonna use this role properly, you're gonna have to gap up, start bridging, like for example, you're bridging like, and then you got to the enemy. See, you have the advantage here because you have an effect called absorption. It means that you'll take less damage. So meaning you can beat them up. But with the wrong sword and the wrong equipment, they will murder you. Like for example, they have an a iron sword with the enchantment sharpness 2. You're basically screwed because that's the most OP item in normal skywars. But if that's only if you you have armor, it's fine if you have armor and you have a trash sword like this, then you're fine. Just keep on eating gaps. For example, you go low, you just eat another gap. But just remember, when you're about to fight somebody, don't use all your gaps because that's a stupid idea. It won't do anything, okay? The effects won't do anything. It won't times 2 or anything. No, 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 no. It will just be 1. 1 is equivalent to kill somebody. Well, anyways, what was that final roll? I forgot the other roll.
You have been playing Skywars for almost a year now. How could you not know the classes, idiots? Tank!
You have the tank roll. To me, that roll means nothing. It only means that you get armor. And if someone rushes you and you have that tank roll, you kinda have a chance to deflect it, but it's still useless because you can still take knockback. He will still knock back you. Just make sure that you play your cards right. Never ever use the tank roll. The tank roll is useless as crap. Alright? It's bad. It's very bad. Don't even think of using the tank roll because it's trash, alright? It's very trash. The tank roll is very, very bad, alright? The, you're just given armor. Iron armor. This armor and that armor. Only these two specific armors. It doesn't do anything. Even if someone manages to knock you off, you'll die. You'll die no matter what. You'll die no matter what. Unless you're very skilled, then good on you. But if you are not skilled and you pick the tank role, see, I did this mistake a long, long time ago. Picking the tank role, thinking that it boosts my stats or something, like gives me more defense. Yeah, of course it gives you more defense. But what about knockback? What about getting killed? You'll still get killed. This, the healer role, is the ultimate skill. If you have this, then you're fine. All you just need is skill and learning how to speed bridge. You might be asking me, why is it so essential to speed bridge? Well, it's so essential because If you speed bridge, that means that you're not vulnerable. People can't throw snowballs at you while you're speed bridging. No one can snipe you while you're speed bridging unless they're very good at sniping. But that's most likely not gonna happen. But I don't suggest you do the hard ones yet. The easier ones are the ones that are a tad bit slower but a tad bit fast. I don't know how to do the god bridging, like you you sprint jump while bridging. No, 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 no. I don't know that yet. All I know is doing this, which is kind of fast. It's good enough, right? It's good enough. All right, don't judge me. Well, yeah, that's all you need to know about skywars, and that's how you win. Well, yeah, I think this recording has gone too long already. Bye.